What is this freshman multimedia class all about, you ask? Let's find out. Hey, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience in the freshman multimedia classroom this year. This past year has definitely been full of new experiences and difficult projects, but all in all, I had a ton of fun doing it, and I would highly recommend it to anyone looking to do it. Through the whole year, most of it was easy, but there were some difficult projects along the way. But next project we did was the Myers-Briggs personality test. That was basically not really a multimedia project. It was just a way to kind of get to know ourselves and like an icebreaker, I guess, for ourselves for the class. It was pretty cool. I get to learn some new things that I didn't really know about myself, and it was highly accurate. I really agreed. Somewhere down the line, we started on the 14-shot sequence video. That was basically just making a movie using the 14 shots that you can use in a movie. You know, some examples are medium shot, establishing shot, wide shot, and close-up. Those are just some examples. I mean, the list goes on for 14 other places. Sometime after that, we started on the stop-motion animation project. That was basically just a unit where we learned how to do stop motion, by taking pictures of a certain scene and then rearranging it and taking another picture of it. That's the basics of stop motion, and we just made a whole movie doing that. It was pretty simple and fun. For the first part of the year, we talked about graphic design. We talked about contrast, repetition, alignment, and proximity. Those were all part of the acronym for CRAP. That was one of the biggest graphic design things we used this year. Some of the things we had to make for it were posters showing our knowledge. The contrast was the first graphic design poster we did. All we had to do for this poster. Next, we had to do a repetition poster. For this, we had to have 4 identical items repeating in an orderly fashion. Then you add a 5th that is different from all the rest to complete the poster. For the alignment poster, we put in 3 identical shapes and 3 other identical shapes that are different than the first 3, both across the board from each other to complete the poster. Finally, for our proximity poster, we had to put 5 identical shapes down and then 3 identical shapes that are different from the first 5 in a neat, orderly fashion that looks like it all flows. After the personality test, we did the 10 elements of photography project. That was basically where we would go out and take pictures of stuff that using the rules of photography. Now the rules were basically just different ways you can take a picture. The elements were depth, balance, framing, background, cropping, leading lines, pattern, symmetry, viewpoint, and rule of thirds. For the semester 1 multimedia final, we did a photography video on all the different photography shots. We went out and took pictures of the different shots for photography using the rules of photography, and then came back and put them all together on a movie. This is my